Hey, Ready Up Live, exciting times ahead because finally we're doing some Halo 6 news. You know, obviously this is going to be sparse here and there, but this is the official first episode of Halo 6 news. Very exciting. Oh, this brings me back. Today we're going to talk about the fact that essentially Halo 6 is going to be 4K. There have been a lot of rumors floating around that Xbox Scorpio is going to output 4K. Xbox head honcho Phil Spencer cleared it up in a tweet. Someone asked, will Scorpio still be able to do native 4K on games? And Phil Spencer says yes. Now, native meaning it literally works like that. It is not upscaled. It actually plays in 4K. Now, admittedly, I am still iffy about this. I have a pretty beastly computer, and even I struggle on a lot of things on 4K. Once you start upping that resolution, you really take a hit. Being able to do it in a console is impressive. Phil Spencer also tweeted, my focus is just on getting games ready to show and play. That will be the explanation. I'm confident in the results. Shannon Loftus, Microsoft Studios GM, has said any games we're making that we're launching in the Scorpio timeframe, we're making sure they can natively render at 4K, which obviously means Halo. Halo is their big title. As we also know, Microsoft has announced that all of their first-party titles will feature cross-play with PC. Anyone who's played with this knows how awesome it is. I've been doing it with the Halo Wars 2 beta, where I can just switch over, I have all my stats, I can play with my PC friends, then I can go back to Xbox and play with my console friends, and it's an absolute game changer. Bringing this huge new audience to Halo 6, it's gonna be a really big deal. A really big deal for the Halo franchise. Now, despite all this, I am still iffy on if it can really do 4K all that well. And here is my theory. Obviously, because of how consoles are going and they're becoming more PC-like in their architecture, I think it would make sense that when you first boot up a new game, you have, say, three options, three really easy to select options. You have the original Xbox One version, because a lot of these games will also still be playable on the normal Xbox One. You have maybe a higher res Scorpio 60 frames per second version in 1080p, and then you have 4K at 30 frames per second. It's one thing to do 4K, and it's a whole other to do 4K at 60 frames. I think by selecting 4K on Scorpio in a lot of games, you'll have to sacrifice that frame rate. Now, once you select this at the start of the game, I imagine all you have to do is hopefully just do it from the options menu within the game. Even if it's from the home screen of the options menu, I wouldn't want to have to reboot the title to do it again, but I wouldn't put it past them to have that be the way it works. I think we're likely going to see something like this, though. But having those options, being able to choose between 1080p 60 and 4K 30, it seems like it might work that way. If not, color me surprised, because you're going to be sacrificing a lot of graphic fidelity by doing 60 frames at 4K. Like, that's kind of nuts. All I know with all this is that I need a 4K TV. I still don't have one. I have like a 2K monitor. It's a great monitor. I don't even have room. Where do I even put this? Someone buy me a 4K TV, please. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Will it be able to do 4K 60 frames? Halo 6 news is going to trickle down. Let's hope we get a Halo 6 announcement at E3, and then we can start theorizing.